welcome to the deep dive. You sent over some really interesting stuff all about mastering time management, specifically for 2025.
That's right.
And it really taps into that feeling, doesn't it? Like you're trying to get stuff done, but there's AI everywhere, remote work's kind of blurred all the lines, endless content.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel super busy, but, not actually productive.
Absolutely. And what the sources you shared really emphasize is that, well, the old rule book, it just doesn't work anymore. Not for this new reality we're in.
Right.
So our mission here in this deep dive is to kind of unpack why those old ways are failing folks right now and pull out the key new strategies from that material, mastering time management in 2025, the new rules.
Okay, let's get into it then. This 2025 time crisis the sources talk about. First up, the AI and automation paradox. That one seems backward almost.
Yeah, it's counterintuitive.
Like AI should make things faster.
Yeah.
But the book says it could actually just ramp up the pressure, like give you more to do.
Exactly. Think about it. AI spits things out incredibly fast. And subconsciously, that creates this expectation that we should be just as fast.
Ah, I see. So it's like, because the machine is instant, I need to be instant too.
Precisely. It's this sort of AI-induced urgency. The pressure mounts, not necessarily because you have more tasks, but because the expected turnaround time shrinks dramatically. It's about recognizing that pressure and consciously resisting that urge to match the machine's pace everywhere.
Okay, yeah. Then there's the remote work fatigue.
Yeah.
You mentioned this hits home for you. Those lines between work and home just disappearing.
Yeah, definitely. That blurring, it eats away at focused work time for sure, but it also creeps into your personal time. You end up feeling constantly on.
Which leads straight to burnout.
Exactly. Total burnout. So the question becomes, for anyone listening, how do you actually, rebuild those boundaries actively, day to day?
It's tough. And then the content overload. You flagged this too. Social media, streaming. It's a constant battle for your attention.
Yeah, it really is. Our brains are almost being rewired for distraction by this constant stream of quick hits, dopamine hits,
Right.
which makes it incredibly hard to settle into that deep, focused work that actually requires concentration. Your brain gets used to the easy stuff, the instant gratification,
Troubles with the hard stuff. Yeah, I feel that.
the sheer volume,
Yeah.
and how easy it is to access it all. It just taxes your cognitive resources. Your ability to focus takes a real hit.
And finally, the multitasking myth. The book is pretty clear. Switching tasks constantly just kills your productivity.
Totally. It calls it the multitasking trap. Every time you switch, even quickly, there's a mental cost. You lose efficiency. You make more mistakes. It feels like you're doing a lot.
But you're not really. It's fake busyness.
Make productivity, exactly.
Right.
So, okay, given all these big shifts we're all dealing with, what are some of the new rules the book suggests? How do we actually manage time effectively in 2025?
Well, one that really caught my eye was the AI co-pilot strategy.
Okay.
It's not about avoiding AI, but using it, strategically, for scheduling, filtering out noise,
Right.
making it work for you to reduce distractions, not add to them. Like imagine AI managing your inbox or sorting your calendar priorities.
Right. So it's about being intentional, making AI your assistant for focus, not just another notification source.
Yeah,
How does that idea feel to you practically?
I like it. Feels like taking back control. Another one is the smart 80-20 rule, figuring out that vital 20% of tasks that give you 80% of the results.
Credo principle. Yeah.
And really focusing your energy there each day, working smarter on what actually moves the needle for you, personally or professionally.
That really connects to focusing on high leverage activities. It's effectiveness over just ticking boxes, less busy work, more impact.
Definitely. Then there's time blocking 2.0. This sounded interesting. It's not just scheduling blocks, but combining those deep work sessions with, get this, AI-managed breaks to keep you sharp, dynamically.
So using tech to optimize your focus and rest cycles, that's clever. It respects your brain's natural rhythm rather than just pushing through exhaustion.
Yeah, exactly. And the digital detox hour. I found this one simple but powerful. Just 1 hour
Yeah.
every day, no screens. The book claims it boosts focus, clarity, which honestly makes a ton of sense with how plugged in we all are.
That deliberate disconnection lets your brain reset, reduces that constant cognitive load, gives you a chance to just breathe and recenter. I can see the value.
And lastly, mindful multitasking. Now, this isn't about doing two important things at once. We already said that's bad.
Right.
It's about pairing, like a low-focus task with something else. Listening to a relevant podcast while you commute or exercise, maybe clearing routine emails while you take a walk.
Okay, so making use of those in-between moments more strategically, combining compatible, low-demand activities without sacrificing your deep work quality. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's about being smart with those less demanding times. And the sources actually lay out a 7-day time hack challenge
Good.
to try this stuff.
Oh, like a practical starting point.
Exactly. Pick 3 priorities each morning, block 90 minutes for that deep work, take 3 mindful breaks, and do a quick 5-minute reflection before bed.
Yeah.
Seems doable.
That gives you a clear structure to actually try these rules, see what clicks for your own workflow, your own life.
So summing up, the big takeaway for listeners, really, is that it's not just about shuffling tasks anymore. It's about adapting to 2025's unique pressures. Using these new, more tailored strategies to actually get more of the important stuff done without, burning out completely.
Precisely. It's about intention, using tech wisely, understanding where your energy and attention are really going in this crazy modern landscape.
Right. So here's a final thought for everyone listening. Just consider, what if you picked one of these new rules, just one? Maybe the digital detox hour, maybe really applying that 80-20 thinking. How could just one change fundamentally shift your daily productivity, your sense of control? It's definitely something worth exploring. We'll catch you in the next deep dive.